Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Pretty wet day, but I'm in the on the Christmas break now. God knows what's going to go off in the news, but anyway, get away from the news and enjoy a beer. Hey, first beer of the day as well. Good evening, Kevin. Yeah, first beer of the day. So, oof. So, we're at day 18 now of the Thornbridge Advent Calendar. Interested to see what's coming up. I hope you won't be. And let's dive in. Early time of 5 o'clock, because to be honest, I want to get in and watch the TV. So I'm trying not to break these. I don't know what it is this year. Maybe it's the beer room, but I keep rail. Number 24 wants to show his face, and that's the last thing I want. Number 24 showing its face. Well, number 24 is definitely going to show its face. Damn. Get back up. Woof. Not only is 24 showing its face, Adventure Beer's trying to get off the shelf. Right, you, stay on the shelf. No jumping off. So, all good fun. So, brand new beer for me. Hopton. Obviously, Thornbridge Brewery beer. English Pale Ale, bottle conditioned. 4.3%. Yeah, brand new to me. It says, whoa, Hopton is one of the most popular Thornbridge cask beers. And is a fantastic example of an English pale ale style. Relatively light in colour and brewed using all British ingredients. Hopton is a bountiful addition of East Kent Goldings hops. This brings a robust bitterness and a gentle citrus aroma, accompanied by just a touch of malty sweetness. Good evening, Sam. How are you? Must be very early for you, or very late. I can never remember, you know. And yeah, so never seen this before. Don't really go into a lot of pubs. Well, I haven't. I've done more so this year. I've gone to a lot more pubs this year than I've been for a good 3 or 4 years, or even more so. So it's been a good year on that side of things. So crack open the beer, see how it cooks. First time drinking it. It's always nice to get a new beer. I've never seen this in supermarkets. I've never seen it anyway. So whether it has been in supermarkets, I don't know. So lovely, slightly hazy pour. It looks in this light golden. It looks really light when you get near the camera, but in this light it's golden. Funny how the light is. So I hope everyone's doing well on the run up to Christmas. Move that forward that much. I ain't got a shelf now. Dear. Put it up there then instead. So yeah, run up to Christmas. Oh, it's that time just before Christmas where you get all your work done so that you can chill out. Hence me coming on at 5 tonight, because we're going to have a Chinese takeaway, and we're going to chill out and watch some Christmas films on the settee. The Vel, I've never heard of that. Lovely sweetness to this. Nice bitiness, and certainly a nice sweetness, malty sweetness. 4.3, isn't it? Oh dear, my eyes. I swear, as I'm getting older, what I need is a shelf just in front of me here. It's too late now. I should have rigged one up a few weeks ago and have the shelf there instead of me holding it like an idiot. But someone asks, at least I can say that. Been out today, picked up some proper beers of the year beers. And it's funny, isn't it? You know, there could be in one of these advent calendars a beer of the year. And you never know, do you? You never know until that day you're drinking something and you think, wow, this is stunning. That's the thing about drinking beers, and especially doing beer reviews for me. It's that realisation that at any one stage, Virginia, USA, rightio. Ooh, may see them some stage at Low Cost Beer or Suds and Soda in Derby. So near me, there's a city called Derby, and they've got a place called Suds and Soda. Neon Raptor, it's their second company, but yeah, they usually get beers like that. Oh, so I will be doing maybe 3 or even 4 beer reviews tonight because, to be honest, I'm off now. I'm not driving in the morning. I'm not driving tonight, and it's Christmas. Plus, I've got a shed load of stuff to get through: beers, ciders, lagers, and I've got a load coming for Christmas. I've got a silly amount of beers coming for Christmas. Um, at least 60 or 70 different beers coming. So, gonna have a nice refresh of the beer wall. I might just put all my Christmas stuff on the beer wall and then bring everything else off. Bar the Wraggys, of course, because that has to stay on the beer wall. Pride of place. Yes, they do. So, Centaur Army. I think it was released last year, to be fair. They did have a barrel aged version. Now, if you can get hold of that, wow, you've done well. However, they have got the normal Centaur Army that's not been barrel aged. And funny, they both come out at the same time. How does that work? Unless the barrel aged one they brewed, X amount of time ago, and the other one they brewed only a few weeks ago. Always makes me wonder that. So I've been released exactly the same time. Strange one. But yeah, it's supposed to be really, really good. And they are doing some amazing beers. Now, getting hold of them, that's the other thing, because uh, certain shops are selling them, but I'm not going into town to go to them certain shops, into the city centre. And it looks like they're talking about us going into some sort of lockdown again after Christmas. So, balmy. We don't need it. And nobody wants it. They want to kill off New Year. They know that people aren't going to listen. And to be honest, I think people in this country are already out. When they see the Prime Minister doing parties and stuff, they aren't going to listen. People, even the moderates aren't listening now. So the people that sit on the fence and can swing both ways, they're not listening either. So you kind of lost the impetus for the country, and especially everyone who's had triple boosters. Why would you? Brewmasters? No, I haven't. Good evening. Peeling Good Chocolate Stout. Is that the chocolate and orange one? If it is, I've not seen it yet. Um, yeah, Peeling Good. It would be the chocolate orange one. I know some people have had it in the community and they didn't really rate it, but obviously we all get what we get from beers. I've not even seen it for sale yet, so I thought it was. Yeah, the peeling just oh god, the orange one. Yeah, I mean my wife loves chocolate orange, so and the good thing today is me chocolate orange beer come. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. The booze booster. So today my chocolate orange beers have come. The chocolate orange imperial stouts, part of the Christmas box. Sadly, they didn't come with the Christmas box straight away, but they've arrived now in time for Christmas because these have got to go away. Santa's having them. Yeah. Oh, I get them on Saturday next week. The only downer is I've got that many beers coming for Christmas. It's going to be a real toughie fitting everything in. I might have to start drinking some of my beers of the year on the run up to Christmas. But then I can't anyway because I've got all these advent calendars. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough getting the beer reviews in. Might have to start doing 4 and 5 beer reviews a day again. Yeah. And then get the bollocking off the missus. Yeah, there's this fine balance, isn't there? We're doing beer reviews and then try not to get a bollocking or try not to get drunk and mixing beers and all that sort of thing. Session beer. I don't. To be honest, I don't session on anything. Because I did this beer review hobby. I tend to just have beers for reviews. I don't keep beers back I used to use my homebrew to session on. So I'd do some homebrew. The only problem with that is that my homebrews are always more bloody strong, like Imperial Stout strong. I brewed 5 Imperial Stouts on the row, and oh dear, my liver must have been hating me, because you'd come down the shed and you'd be like, oh, I just fancy some of that. I have got some brewing to do, probably tomorrow, so I'm going to brew some beer. But yeah, homebrew. Yeah, it's deadly when you've got the ability to do it. Because if I was a brewer for a firm, I'd be killing myself. I'd be brewing everything as strong as I could get it. Maybe one day when I win the lottery, get the proper kit, and you know, do some collaboration brews and all that sort of stuff. I tell you what, beer reviewing, if you can talk in front of a camera, you don't have to do it live. Live's another step altogether. But I've got a phone that's perfect for these beer reviews. It's not the greatest phone in the world. It's not the newest phone. It's not an iPhone or anything like that. But it's perfectly amicable for what I want. Some people have got like 4K cameras. That's great. But obviously, if you're on a budget, then I use my phone. Good evening, Miles. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while, mate. And I think if you can talk, the first few times you do beer reviews, you'll feel like an absolute prat. And but say what you think. I do, matey. Say what you think, and just go from there. It's a fun hobby. As long as you don't take it too much and get steaming every night. Done that myself too many times. I've drank Kestrel. Good evening, Slurpee. I've drank Kestrel in special brew, and you'd be surprised. They're not the sort of park bench beers that get drunk on park benches. No, 20 odd years of working on the Arboretum. It was They used to drink something called meths. I ain't got a clue where you even get that from. Methylated spirits. I don't even know where. I've never even come across it in my beer life. But yeah, they used to drink some nasty stuff, like the basic cider, because that was about 8% back in the day. I'm not sure what it is now, and it was cheap as chips as well, about 2 or 3 quid. And again, they used to drink that. I mean, let's be fair. People on parks, the drunk population, they'd be drinking whatever they can to be steaming, and they don't care about quality. Cheers, matey. Yeah, I had a period when I stopped doing them, and then I couldn't get back into it. I couldn't get the flow. There was a time, 8.2, get in. There was a time where it was so much a part of my life, and then I got a bollock in, and then I started to come off them, and then I just lost the mojo altogether. And it kind of it gets hard, doing it. Um, but I think all beer reviewers are the same. You stop doing something. Fuller's ESB, that is brilliant. I really want to get the Fuller's Vintage Ale, but you know how it is. The run up to Christmas, it's so busy, it's so hectic. Well, I don't know about busy, and I'm not doing note the next week. I'm going out. We're supposed to be going out on Tuesday. That's if they don't bugger it up for us. It's what they used to drink, They used to drink it because they used to say to me, "Oh, they're drinking meths," and I'm like, "What's that rubbish?" Yeah. I mean, I know the likes of some of them, the Irish lads, used to drink poutine and that sort of thing. That's like 100%. And, it's an easy way to walk yourself into a grave. I mean, I can understand people drinking. Do it myself. I do it myself for my own reasons. To calm anxiety, stress, but also to virtually chill out. Can't afford to go to the pub every night. Costs a bloody fortune. Any good ciders on the shelf? Yes, some good ones. So let me move the old Wraggys beer review sign. Although I do need to get some card for that. So I've got Woodman's ciders. So I am going to throw in some cider reviews, not lives, but certainly throw them in. I've got loads of cider. I've got a right backlog of ciders. Although, do you know, I don't know if you're the same as me, but this time of the year, I'm more into stouts and Christmas beers and big beers. But I will get back onto the old ciders, especially on the run up to the summer. The Woodman's ones are from a brewery near me. I don't know if you can actually see them. Any bad beer on the shelf? I tell you what, I need to check. I need to start checking dates, Thomas. There's some that have been there a while. Your eighth booster. That's not even a joke, is it? I think I had a bloke who did my booster. Yeah, it was a bit too talkative for my liking. Yeah, get your hand off me arm. Yeah, it's a dangerous cycle, isn't it? Drinking, drinking too much is a dangerous cycle. It's when you get up next morning, you feel like crap, and you've got so much what's the word? Guilty feelings. And then by halfway through the day, the guilty feelings have gone. You're a bit anxious again, and then, then you think, well, I need a drink. And it's a cycle. It is a cycle. You know, people who can drink for social means and then cut off for a week, or not that the breweries need that these days. They need everyone drinking as much as they can, because especially cask beers took a slaughtering this last year. There's a lot less cask being drank. It is, mate. There's a lot of us out there in the same boat. This drinking too, and then drinking too much. And we all get there. There's that point where you need to say to yourself, stop. But there's also that point when you think, oh, sod it, let's have another one and another one. Yeah, it's not a good sign. No, no, it isn't. I think I'd like to make a supermarket beer calendar for next year. Go budget, cheapest, not the £1 ones though, because there's limits. Some of them £1 beers in supermarkets are not nice. But certainly all the deals, that 4 for £6 deals across all the supermarkets, or across the supermarkets where people can get to. It's not always easy, because the big supermarkets, Asda, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Tesco, are the big four. So they're the supermarkets generally that most people can get to. So it might be a thing where then again, you can't do it too early in the year, because the beer ranges change. Yeah, difficult. But I will try and do a I won't drink any traditionals through the year, and do a supermarket. So as many of us are drinking the same things. Drinking wine can help. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you are depressed, talking about it does help. Trust me, it does. And strangely enough, beer reviews help me massively. Even at a time when I didn't even do lives, they helped, because I was talking to a camera, not knowing that people were there. So if you're drinking different wines and you've got a YouTube connection and you're not getting steaming, obviously you've got to be careful of swearing. Some of us swear too much. Me for one. I try not to swear these days. I try. But even if you're having a different wine and doing wine reviews, or your experience of, you don't need to be a bloody expert. Non-alcoholic beers. Some non-alcoholic beers are actually really damn good. Beck's Blue. Beck's Blue. I've drank Beck's Blue before, and I'm like, whoa. And it's hit me. And I'm like, hold on a minute. It's non-alcoholic. How the hell can a non-alcoholic beer hit you? You get that boozy feeling from it. There's always an alcoholic beer that gives you that boozy feeling without being alcoholic. And that to me is brilliant, because if you can get that feeling and if you're suffering, and if you're going through issues where you are drinking too much. But if you can get that, yeah, it is. If you can get that without having the boozy hit, one, it's good for your body, obviously. But two, it's a great thing to go to. It's like a go-to thing where you can lower your consumption for your own health as well. So your family don't worry about you and all that. I've been in that situation, drinking way too much, and family worried about you. It can be a slippery slope at times. Also, talking to people is king, definitely. So, got to kill this review off to come back with my second review, because me Chinese is coming. I'll be getting a bollocking, and we don't want bollockings, do we? We've all got someone who bollocks us now and again. Gives us a telling off. So, lovely, hazy, slightly hazy pour. It does look golden on there, little white head. Beautiful, sweet nose on this. And again, lovely sweet malty taste. Never had it before. And it's sessionable. It's 4.3%. Lovely pale ale. No, I'd get such a bollocking that I wouldn't want to stay in the shed all night as well. It's freezing. I've still got the orange. I think mine was orange and mango as well. I think I've still got that. I've still got 2/3 of a barrel. I need to start drinking it, to be fair. Yeah, when I can squeeze it in. Stop drinking other stuff and drink my own brew wine. That'd be a good thing, wouldn't it? Enjoyed this from Thornbridge. For me, ouch, that fire's hot. Ooh, jeez, too hot. A good 4.2 out of 5. Really enjoyed this. Right, got to run. Got to come back with another beer review. Thank you everyone for watching, and you have a great night. And back in about 2 minutes. No, matey, I've never had it either. I hope you're well. Back in about 2 minutes if you're around. Cheers.